Welcome to week 21 of hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. The first morning of the week started slowly, mostly because it was freezing and our sleeping bags were holding us hostage. When we got hiking, I finally spotted fly agaric mushrooms, the whimsy ones I used to imagine fairies lived in when I was a kid. We then headed for the Ramona Falls alternate and got there just as the evening light filtered through the canopy. It was at this moment I felt the terrain shifting again. The forest felt lush and alive around us. Moss clinging to trunks, ferns crowding the trail, the air cool and damp against my skin. It reminded me of my time spent living in British Columbia, and it lit something up inside me. The next morning, Rob did some quick backcountry laundry by rinsing socks in the stream, and off we went. I really fell for Oregon in these miles. Part of me wished we had more time here, but Washington was calling, loudly. Then came one of those perfect PCT mornings. Rain hammering the tent, icy air, zero desire to move. But as soon as we started packing up, sunlight spilled through the trees, turning the fog into something that felt enchanted. I hiked alone for a while, wrapped in total silence. It was one of those moments where gratitude hits you straight in the chest. Tunnel Falls was even better than I had imagined. We ran through the tunnel like two overgrown children, took a million pictures and stared at it like it might disappear. The miles into Cascade Locks were a parade of waterfalls, old stone bridges, and caterpillars doing suspicious dance moves across the trail. As we reached town, we followed an old highway turned bike path that led straight towards the bridge. At lunch sitting above the river, it finally sank in that this is the last chapter of the trail. And then it was time to walk into Washington, the moment I've waited nearly a decade for. We were about to cross the iconic Bridge of the Gods, the line between Oregon and Washington, and the gateway to our final state. Crossing the bridge felt thrilling and terrifying in equal measure. I spent most of my time on it staring down at my wobbling legs with the raging river below me.
Okay, I made it. Oh my god.
My whole world in that moment was the river below, the wind around us, and the fact that we had made it to our final state. See you next week.